All right, everybody, welcome back to a brand new series on the release candidate 3 for GearCity. Now, I actually went ahead and started this save a little while ago, and I'll pull up the financials so you can see kind of where we're at. Pardon me, we're in May of 1957. It's kind of not an accident that we're in 1957. That's the year of my favorite car, the Chevy Bel Air. But I just wanted to show you a few different financials here as we just play the game. Basically, what I want to do with this playthrough, I'll probably just jump around. We'll play a little bit here. I'll show you what the company's doing. And then we'll kind of do essentially every episode will be itself a jump cut to another episode or to another point in the company's story. So this is a post-war. I believe I actually did start it in 1950. So we've got a sedan, a pickup truck, a coupe, and a sports car, and we're missing some sales on the sedan. But see, this is an outdated sedan, so what we want to do is probably offer up a new sedan here. We'll go ahead and look at our development, and it doesn't look like we have any current research or current projects there. I did want to show you also in the financials, we're making a little bit of money. Where's the thing that I wanted to show you? We had taken out some bonds, I believe. So we've been kind of extending our line of credit here to stay afloat as we add new things. I'm not doing a very good job of displaying that, but that's what we're trying to do. So we want to come. What the heck? How do I leave this? Office. Sorry about that. Okay, so we want to go into R&D, and we want to see if we can maybe modify this sedan. It's pretty low rated, so we want to view this vehicle. Let's see, can we upgrade the chassis? So this is a pickup chassis here, but we have a front engine rear-wheel drive with a durable rating that we're using for the Fowler and the Kitty Hawk. But maybe what we could do is maybe we could find a different, because if we do the development, that might take too long. Let's see if we can choose all companies. I'm thinking of a front engine, front wheel drivetrain with, can we order by overall? Okay, here we go. So here's one that's going to cost us 108. That seems a bit high. There's a pretty considerable drop off here, but is it twice as good? I don't know. So something like this, I feel like we could throw together, but at the same time it's 1957 and we're going to want a front engine, front wheel drive car moving forward. So maybe we'll just make our own chassis. this perimeter frame, I think we just want, I don't know if this is something that folks, the developer knows about, but some of these recommended for, like, why is nothing recommended for a sedan? You know, I would think that something works for a sedan. If this works for a pickup or a subcompact, I don't know. Maybe we'll do a perimeter front wheel drive. Yeah, there we go. Recommended for a sedan. And then Roadster, a luxury sedan. Yeah, that's going to be too costly. Subcompact, subcompact, subcompact. I guess we go. I mean, it seems like excellent handling for real world situations, and then durability design. I mean, I guess we just go with the double wishbone on both. Okay, let's see. So if you've not done this before, if this is your first time seeing this game, so you can adjust your frame dimensions. I think we're going to go ahead and make this just a little bit longer. It's going to be a sedan, so I want to make it just a little bit longer. And remember, we're in the 50s at this point, so we want. I mean, it's a sedan. We want to be okay. We're not super concerned about performance. To me, this is like on the racetrack kind of performance. Braking should be decent. Durability pretty good. Remember, we're looking for like a kind of a middle class. Design performance. There's fine. Ride control maybe a little better. Design strength. Design dependability. We want it to be dependable. We'll leave this here. Okay, and we want to estimate for a sedan. Okay. And just for kicks, let's see, can we put our... Wow, why is that so expensive? It's not even as good horsepower. It's better fuel mileage. Huh. Well, I guess that seems like a sedan motor. Let's see, will that work? Does engine fit? None. Does that mean no? No difference. Okay. Or maybe fits. Okay. Okay. Component quality. I think we'll improve the quality a little bit, bring the tech down, and the manufacturing techniques, we don't care about that. So let's take a look at our price and everything. So overall 54 is going to be real nice. Strength is good, comfort is good, performance is fine, dependability is very good. Design, okay. And now what is it saying? To build this will be 12 months, so we'll get it next spring. The estimated material cost is $579. So that's going to put us in a pretty competitive spot, I think. Do we want to tweak any of this? If I improve on this, boy, that really brings the material cost up. Oh, that's interesting. There's a spot that performance goes down and the overall goes up. Comfort, performance. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. You can really have a blast with these, but I think this is what we want to build. This front-wheel drive chassis for the sedan market. And we're going to call this, FF, and then I made the mistake one time of giving parts the overall score, which is bad because that's going to change over time. So this is, we're going to do 1958, so I remember the year that it was made. And we only have we don't have any marks, so we'll go ahead and build that. Alright, and we need to, we'll probably just run with one of the two motors we have. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. What gearboxes do we have? Let's see, what gearboxes do we have? So we have a 3-speed high torque, and then we have an automatic 4-speed that was done in 1955. That's probably what we'll run there. So yeah, we'll just wait until we get that chassis done, and it'll be the basis for, I'll probably do 2 different sedan types. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and run a month. I forgot to adjust my production. We want to adjust that a little bit. So I don't know how experienced folks are who are watching the video, how much you've played this game, but we stopped making this hyena because the sales were so bad, but now we're missing some sales. I'll have to show you my distribution network here in a minute. So it looks like we can make a few more Fowlers, and it looks like we can back off of the pickup trucks. We have way too many pickup trucks. So we'll come in here and we will shut that down. See, now I'm forgetting the names of my own vehicles. We want to make more Fowlers. So we want to make, excuse me? One production line available. Shouldn't this change? One production line. Oh, there we go. So what did it say we were missing out on? Let's go with about 160. So we have this plant in New York, and then we have one in Pittsburgh, and we have one in Los Angeles. So we've got, you know, a couple across the country here. Now LA, yeah, I think that's okay. Now we'll look at our branches. We're selling the Fowler for $6,000. The Kitty Hawk is actually $8,500, which is surprising that it's selling any at all. Because if you look at the competition here, we're a 45. So, you know, it's top of the line. But here's a Adlor Montague that's selling for less than half of what we're charging. But if you look, we are selling almost 400 a month. And if you click on this, you can see, so here's our distribution network. Got Atlanta, Chicago, Dallas, Los Angeles, New York, Pittsburgh, and Seattle. So, you know, we've made a bunch in New York. But we sold some in Chicago. So we're just trying to figure out a nice balance here to all this. All the while we're losing out on the sedan market by not producing any of these hyenas. And I don't know the most efficient way to do this, because I think we were actually losing money on them, which is why I stopped making them. Even though we're missing sales on them, it was costing us more to produce them than what we were able to make. So what do we have here? So it's going to be another 11 months until we can even make the sedan. So it's going to be a little bit difficult to be in that market. That's why I thought about maybe licensing one just in the interim. but let's try it. Let's try. We'll go to R&D, and we're gonna outsource. We're gonna outsource a whole sedan. We're going to sort them by overall rating. And then, yeah, see here, a bunch of these are from 1950. So, you know, they're not measurably better than the car that the Hyena that I'm currently not making. Actually, while we're here, let's just look. Oh, it's not showing it because we're not making it, maybe? So we could get something like this. It's going to cost us $500,000 just to be in the market. But, you know, we're probably looking at almost 2 years away from being in the market if we don't do something like this. Unless, it just doesn't seem smart at this point. It just doesn't seem real smart to do that. Let's take a look at our financials again. So we did make a little bit of money. We're making money on sales, which is great. We have some pretty meaty labor costs here. Fortunately, by 57, we don't have to deal with World War II anymore. That really did in one of my playthroughs. So we can still stand to make a few more Fowlers. Let's take a look at where they're selling, see if that matters. So the missed sales were in Chicago. So maybe we'll make some more Fowlers in Pittsburgh. That'll be the closest to Chicago. Oh, we already are making quite a few here. Let's just bump up the production speed to about, let's go 650-ish. There we go. And we'll see if that helps our sales quotient there. All right, we still made money. We almost met our sales demand, which is great. So I think what we're going to do now, because we still have 9 months, I think we'll go ahead and skip ahead to that point, and we'll put together our vehicle. Let's see if we can't get some of these out to market in this video. I know there's a lot that I could potentially be micromanaging here that I'm not, including our production numbers every month. So I know this. If you look here while it's loading, you can see last month our cash flow came down a little bit. It's all right. We should be fine. Okay, now see our cash flow took a hit here, and I'm gonna guess that's. I mean, it didn't say taxes, but I wonder if taxes were an issue there. I know that's one thing that can really hurt a company. Okay, so we got a bunch of announcements. I don't know how many of these we want to go over. So somebody licensed our 70 horsepower V4. We have access to the unibody. See, some of these, maybe like taxis, we might be able to get in on once we have a sedan. Barton Alley's licensed the Broad Axe design for $150 per unit. I'm pretty sure the Broad Axe is our pickup, so that's good. Auto Bikini, nice name. They are getting our 74 horse V4. Another 70. That must be a good little motor if a lot of people are going for it. New contract requests. Okay. New series. We are not doing any racing yet, but I wouldn't mind getting into racing in this playthrough. Locations of new competition in Seattle. ANC, I'm pretty sure, is like AMC. But so 23,000 vehicles. Over 11,000 Fowlers, 6,000 Broadax, and we must have cut the Hyena off pretty early in the year. So hopefully we can get that going. Researchers dubbed it the SUV. 50 seems a little early for that, but maybe in the 60s we can make an SUV. New vehicle body types. Failed our tax audit. We cooked the books for $500,000. This payment should come out to $1 million. We've already fired the accounting staff for the error. Okay, that seems like one of those, Monopoly moments. You just picked up a chance card and that happened. So Auto Bikini licensed one of our engines, the 207 cubic inch V6 design at 52. Boy, that seems low. Wonder why I made it so cheap. Okay, and Dallas. Okay, all right, lovely. And we still have 2 months left on this chassis. It's really nice to see. Oops. It's really nice to see how much we're making on this extra revenue for parts that we're leasing, or contracting out. Okay, so looks like we might want to start making broad axes again, and we're making way too many Kitty Hawks. I was not paying attention. Where are we even making those? Oh, New York. Dang it. Alright, so let's shut that down completely. And let's do 3 lines of broad axes. Let's make about 500 of these. And that leaves us with 2 production lines. 2 production lines for Fowlers. So there we go. Perfect. Alrighty. We'll do this for the 2 months and then we'll make our sedan. Now, in terms of goals, holy cow, cash flow is 4.7 million, 4.6 million. That's great. That's what we like to see. I don't. Okay, I'm not even gonna get into all that. Let's go ahead and go to R&D, and we want to design a vehicle that is a sedan that uses our new front engine, front wheel drive. And I think we're going to put our fuel efficient V4 and our 4-speed tranny. Okay. This looks very good. We will go pre-designed. Something. Oh, that's. Okay, perfect. That looks like us. Now, materials. So right now we are looking at an overall of 43. Now keep in mind we want to put this out for like a middle class, upper middle class kind of thing, and then maybe we'll do a luxury trim on it. So I think we want to keep a lot of this pretty modest on this one. pretty, yeah, pretty modest. Style, not so concerned. Luxury, not very concerned. Safety, a little bit. Cargo, a little bit. Dependability, quite a bit. And development pace will come back to, for testing, this. I don't totally understand why I need this, but the summary, I'm not going to mess with those. So we're looking at an overall of 44. I'd really, and I'd like to bring this completion date down, even if it costs us a little bit more money. Can we get it to a year? Look at that money, my gosh. And it's still not going to be a year. That's crazy. Do it in 13 months for 21 million. That's a lot of money. That's like half. It's like half of our company. Okay. Marlion. Let's go with how about the Loyale? It's kind of like, I was going to make it the standard trim, and I was going to type STD for standard. Let's not do that. Let's just leave this trim blank, and then design additional trims. Yes. So build. No. Trim. We want to call this the LUX trim. Wait. We want to do quick trim. Right? Oh no. No. Can I want to change the sliders. Oh gosh, no. Can I remove this? No. End production. Yes. New trim. We're going to make this the LUX, and I want to design it. Okay. Design. Okay, here we go. Materials, interior design focus. So we want to go material quality, interior quality, coating quality, manufacturing. We don't care a little bit. But stylish, innovative, luxury, comfort, safety, style focused, luxury focused, safety focused, cargo, less dependability in the middle. Okay. Is this going to work? I don't know. Is it worth a shot? I think so. Okay. So now, this is the LUX. Target demographic is going to be upper class. This is the part that I missed on the last one. Okay. Are we ready? Boom. And we want to go back to the office. We're gonna have some bad months of losing money. So let's take a look here. We're gonna have a sedan. How do I always forget how to remove this from here, because we're not offering it anywhere. Unless How long would it take to do a new trim to just fluff up? Let's just move along. Let's see what it does for this month. I'm gonna say we're gonna lose money with all the R&D for the new sedan. That's one thing that this game feels like. Feels like you gamble. You know, you're doing well, and then you gamble on a new design and hope that it works. Making money? Okay, so it looks like we're spending about 3.6 million in R&D alone. So that's cutting into our cash flow. But you know, maybe people will. Actually, that gives me an idea. We want to go back to R&D, and then we want to go to our new chassis. This one, we'll make the signing fee on this. Make the signing fee 750,000, and we'll make the royalties, let's say 50 even. All right. So hopefully we can make a little bit of cash off of that. All right. Once we have the design done, we can also outsource the design. Oh man, we still made 2.2 million. That's pretty good. I think yeah, I know I need to, I just keep tinkering. This is the way I play this game. I was thinking maybe we could make a new generation of the broad axe, because we're coming up on, what does that look like? What if we do, I guess I have to decide what I'm going to improve on. I just want to freshen it up, you know? So if we do this, this is a 2-month project. Okay, see, this is what I was missing before. We're going to improve. We don't care about innovation. We don't want any luxury. Comfort, that's fine. Safety, a little bit. Technology, we don't care that much about. These look good. Dependability is huge. This is huge. So, can I? Yeah, exactly. So this is going to be a 39. What could I do to bump that up to a little higher overall? Would this do it? No. Would better technology do it? No. Maybe there's something in the build. So we're going to make this the broad axe. Maybe 2? That should help, right? That should help us get more of the pickup truck market market share. We are still making money, which is really nice to see. I want to get our car out. Okay, so let's go ahead. We should be able to make the broad X2 now. Here we go. So let's make one less line. No, I said one. What the heck? There we go. Make one line of these. Let's do about 175 is good. And let's make some on the West Coast. Actually, let's go ahead and make one last line of Fowlers and one line of Broadax. Let's go 150 out here. And then we need to go to here. So they're saying 4,000. I mean, this is meant to be a lower middle class truck. So we want to, we have a fresh version now. So we want to compete with, we don't want to undercut ourselves. I think 4,000 makes sense, but I think I'm going to go 4,250 for now. We'll bump this to try to increase our reach. We'll see how that does for a month. Well, we're getting ever closer to our sedans coming out too. Okay, we missed a few sales. We've got some reserves of the regular products, which is going to make up for the overage. Boy, what a lucky guess on the amount we needed, huh? I don't think I'm going to adjust that. Being 88 off is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Okay, well, let's take a look. We're 8 months away from our sedan. I think we're going to go ahead and we have to think about how we're going to make room, production room for the new vehicle. So I wonder if maybe can we add a few lines? What would that cost to upgrade? That would cost 18 million. Is that a good idea? To upgrade to 10. Gosh. Alright, before we do that, before we just automatically make it definitely Pittsburgh. Per cap in Pittsburgh is 30.26. Per cap is a little better in New York. And the per cap. How much would it cost me to do the same thing in $20 million? So $2 million more. But then that's all West Coast. Do they need? I mean, I feel like they need sedans in Los Angeles in 1959. I think we do Pittsburgh. It just feels like the right thing to do. I don't think it makes sense to build a new factory. I mean, we could try to make like a 5-line 21 million. You know, so it's either 5 more lines at one of the factories we already have, or 5 new lines. Like, what if we just said, like, let's just go crazy and make like a 20-line middle of the road. I mean, 88 million. We're not going to do something like that. Huh. All right, I gotta quit. I gotta quit horsing around with this stuff. There's just too much to do, you know. All right, let's get to our new sedan, and we'll just find a way. I'm sure it will be adjusted. All right. To stop turn processing prematurely, hold down the space bar. Oh no. Is this still working? Testing, testing, testing. Testing. Okay. I think my whole system froze there for a second. Sorry about that. Doing a lot of computing here, and we're encoding the video, so sorry about that. Look at that cash flow. Minuscule for the size company that we have. But we're R&Ding a car that could change the future of the company. So now that first sedan that we were selling was actually all borrowed parts. I did that to get us started, so glad it worked out. Oh, we're missing sales on the Kitty Hawk. I completely turned it off. Oops. It looks like we might be able to afford to chill out a little on the Fowler. Okay. Alright. Let's chill out a little on the Fowler here. Oh gosh. Okay. We're going to bring this down to 2 lines. So for the Loyale, we're going to go like 200. And then for the Loyale Lux, we're going to go maybe like 75. We're not going to make a ton of these because we're going to charge a lot more for them, I think. So we want to make some Loyales out here as well in New York. We're going to make, how about 250 of them? And we are going to drop this down so we can make about 150 Kitty Hawks as well, because we're missing out on those. Alright, so Pittsburgh is making all Fowlers. Maybe we make one line of regular Loyales here. Like 130, that sounds right. Okay, and on the branches for the Loyale, oh my gosh. That is going to be too expensive. That's going to be tough to sell. It's pretty good quality if I remember, but yikes. Okay, we're going to try 8,000 even. If this is the regular one, oh dear. And 10,008. Let's try 10,000 even. We'll leave the distance a little bit smaller. I have no idea if these are going to sell. Alright, here we go. Let's wish us luck. This might have been a really bad decision. Cash flow is 6.8 million. We missed sales on everything. We need more manufacturing, is what this comes down to. We made too many Loyales, though. Gosh, they're craving the Lux. Look at this. 284 missed. We gotta see that. We gotta see those numbers. Where do they want them? They want them in New York. New York wants my new luxury sedan. Does the news say anything about it yet? Real estate. Isn't there? I thought there was a page that was like vehicle reviews, maybe. Yeah. 1,000,000 miles easily. Huh. Designed for dependability in mind. One of the vehicles in the segment you want if you're looking to save money on fuel. Not overly designed in this fashion way. Okay. Why would anyone buy anything other than a slick wheel? Simple answer. They're stupid. Okay. And then for the Lux, some of the most reliable, one of the best sedan on the market. You won't find a much better vehicle. See, I'm really surprised they're not keying in on the price tag. I thought for sure that would really hurt things. I forgot. Do I need fewer of those Fowlers? No. We're missing sales on those. What do those sell for? Maybe we can fix it that way. We can just bump the price of the Fowler. Hey, this car's now more expensive. So it's $6,000, but it's really chewing into the. It's cheaper than this one, which is not very good quality. Maybe we go 6,500 on this. Maybe we go 6,500 on this on the Fowler, and then we bump. I think maybe New York. What was the Kitty Hawk doing? Kitty Hawk is missing sales, so I don't want to cut the Kitty Hawk. Okay, I think we just move one line of the Loyale over to the Loyale Lux. I think we'll just move the New York one to the Loyale Lux. And we don't want to overdo it, but like maybe like the 150 mark here right in the middle will make up the difference. All right, yeah, let's see how it goes. You love to see it, don't you? You love to see it. Love to see it. Okay, so one thing I wanted to look at here real quick. I know, I've been leaving forever. What is our balance? Cash balance. Outstanding bonds of 50 million. Can I make a one-time payment of maybe, let's cut that in half. Okay. Let's go ahead and move through that. I'm not going to adjust the. I don't know if that was a good idea or not. Things seem pretty stable, and I just went. Did I do that wrong? Oh, I try to pay. Okay. I don't want to issue more bonds. Can I pay them back? Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted to do. Okay, we'll keep this one for now. It feels weird to carry debt if you're doing well. You know what I mean? All right, well, this video ended up being a lot longer than I had planned. And sorry for the little tech glitch there in the middle, but I would love advice. I don't know how soon I'll make the second episode of this, but if people want to give me advice on my company, I know this was one of the most successful series I did a year or so ago. So I'm definitely interested in hearing what people think of my company. Uh, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I think we're in a decent position. I'm still learning about how trims and market share and all that work. And if you want to teach me a little more about the price point of the vehicles, that would be kind of cool too. I don't know why the luxury trim on that new sedan at $10,000 a car is doing so well when the per cap is like not that good. Um, Maybe because I crafted the product in a way that it suits that demographic. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. If you made it to this far, I am duly impressed. I look forward to hearing your thoughts on how the company is growing and evolving. And I'll talk to you in the next episode. Bye for now.